tell you why I'm going live today. Going live today because I did a self love challenge, and um, we need to pull the winners. So for everybody who was able to go in every day for 30 days and post about their eating, sleeping, moving their body, getting sunlight, and drinking water, and tell us about it. Basically, they logged it every day. They had a chance to win both a subscription to Substack. So that's the reason why I'm doing this here. And also, all of them got to win that. And then I'm going to pull for the person that's going to get the gift that Eternity Sledge gave to the challenge to give, which is a $25 rebate for all these different stores. So they're going to get a card so that they can get a rebate for whatever the store they want to go to. Yes, it is April. Very much great accountability. And I like to do these. Okay. I like to do these challenges. And so it was housed in a WhatsApp group. And so, of course, every day, just watching other people post makes you be accountable to doing those things. All right. And these are foundational habits. These foundational habits are what is the baseline that allows you to be able to handle anything else that shows up in your life. Most of the time, when I have clients come through and interact with me, I have to check in. Have you eaten? Most of the time, they have not. I have to check in and ask them, have you drunk water? Have you moved your body? Have you gotten sunlight? And a lot of these things are not done, you all. These are foundational habits that we need to be doing for ourselves. I had a client who she was talking to me about her headaches, and I asked her, just all of a sudden, asked her, I don't even know what made me ask her that, but I asked her, are you are you blinking? And I don't even know what made me answer that, but she said, no, I'm not. And then so she started blinking. Now that she was cognizant that she was not doing that, she was so stressed out that she wasn't blinking. I don't even know. But to this day, it's um it's so great to hear to see her progress with that. But some people are not getting up going to the bathroom when they need to. I used to be that kind of person where I'm trying to get something done. I'm gonna go to the bathroom as soon as I get this thing done. No, I was also a lot of people go to the hospital because they're dehydrated. They're not drinking enough water. And then have you been trying to get something done? Or you were supposed to take your lunch break or your snack and you didn't? You did not particularly do that and give that to yourself? Well, it's important. And sometimes you need accountability. I know that some of the people who were in our, and I'm going to state the four people. So we had, let me just go through and tell you the information. We had a lot of people sign up for it. We had about 14 people sign up for the challenge, and only four of them made it through by posting every day. That was the requirement. You have to post every day. And four of them made it all the way through. I'm very proud of them. And those four people are Janika, Lauren, Harani, and hold on, if I get the last name. Uh, hold on, what's the last name? Shoot. I apologize, you all. Let me get the last name of the person who needs to go on this list. Um, Jamisha. Okay, so let me write down these names on my little piece of the paper. We're not gonna do a snazzy little rolling thing or nothing like that. We're about to do it old school, okay? Old school today. So we got Jamisha, we got Lauren, Janika, and Harani. They all were able to post every single day. So I wrote their names on these pieces of paper. Okay, we're doing the old school. There's only four of them. So I'm gonna ball them up. Okay, y'all see me balling them up. I got my cup. Okay, we're just gonna draw from the cup. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be doing this. You know, I love a little bit of fun and excitement because it's a happy day. We should be celebrating. These people really did a great job, and so doing this for 30 days. Oh my goodness, doing this for 30 days really does tap that into you. It makes you very cognizant of making sure that you do these things for yourself. Now, all of us are supposed to be doing this. This is a challenge that I like to do. And, I have to say, if anybody out there who's watching this wants to join in to another challenge, let me know. I'm actually going to just go according to the demand. If somebody people say, oh, I really want to do this challenge, I can do it. I would love to have the accountability, then I would love to do it. I don't have a problem how hosting it and getting someone to give out awards, not awards, prizes for those who make it through. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. It's just that I need the demand to be able to do that. Okay. All right. So here's the people. I will tell you one thing I want to do is I'm gonna shake this up, and in the meantime, I'm gonna let a song play for us. Okay. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Who's our winner? Y'all, that's one of my songs. Okay. That song made me feel so good. Okay. So we're gonna see who's gonna win. We're gonna see y'all. Are y'all excited? I know I'm excited. It don't take that much for me. All right. It don't take that much for that. All right. Let's go ahead and pull out our winner. Arani. Harani is the winner. She is going to get a $25 off rebate. Okay, let me show you all what it looks like. This is what she's going to get. We're so excited that she's going to get this prize. So all four of the people got a Substack subscription with me, and they all and Harani got this $25 gift card. So I'm so pleased to have been able to do this for these ladies. They did an amazing job. I want to thank everybody who even entered in. We had 14 people decide to take the plunge, and I hope that they kept their accountability and they were able to do their foundational habits. This is a reminder to everybody out there, make sure that you're eating, sleeping, moving your body, getting sunlight, and drinking water. You may be thinking, how much? It doesn't matter. It's about beginning because those when they were going through they said I should be drinking more water, or I'm going to eat better. Like, you just beginning to log what you're doing will cause you to do small shifts that will allow you to continue and make it even better. That's what you just paying attention to yourself. So if you're out there and you know that you're not doing those things for yourself, you can reach out to me. I don't have a problem with doing another challenge. And you see, this is what we do. We win. That's all we do is win over here. He said, he said, accountants count me in. I just want to say also, you all, we're about to enter into the second quarter of the year already in April. We have tax day coming up, and also it is financial literacy month coming up in April. So what do you all have planned for April? Because we need to what? Win, right? Y'all, this is my second time going live. I really like it. I like doing it on my laptop. I was trying to do it on my phone last time. So I'll be back more often. April, thank you so much for being in the space. I appreciate you so much. Let me know how we can support you. One thing I like to do when somebody comes in and be here in my space, I actually see three people viewing. Thank you so much, viewers, for viewing. Let me know who you are. Let me know what you're grateful for. Let me know what I can announce about what you got going on. I want to know what you got going on. Anybody want to tell me what you got going on before we end? I would love to. I would love to hear it. I'll be, while you all are writing that down, I'll tell you a couple things about me. Here's my book, honey. You need counseling skills. Heal yourself, ignite the leader, grow your business. Oh my goodness, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to give y'all my powerful introduction. I mean, maybe y'all know me, maybe you don't, but let me give you my powerful introduction. I'm Erica Cassie. I'm the son of the Thrivers. I am the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am good. I'm a multi-potentialite, multifaceted mommy. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. As a CEO and also the therapist of your Goal Concierge, we offer a plethora of options for leaders. But it all begins with commanding your thriving. You can go over to www.yourgoalconcierge and you can see that you can get a complimentary Thrive plan. Then you can take a gander at all the other things that's there. And if you have any questions, I would love to meet with you so we can lift and launch you to your right fit solutions. Those I serve are usually mom energy leaders, those people who are fixers, helpers, maybe neglecting themselves while they're serving others, people who are experiencing burnout or imposter syndrome. Yes, is that you? Well, I would love to meet you. Let's find the right fit solution for you. And one of those solutions could be my book, honey. You need counseling skills. Heal yourself, ignite the leader. It has six imperative counseling skills. It's a guided journal. So after you get through with this is going to be your self reference guide, your own personal self reference guide. Yes, so April is here and says she's trying to get more organized and steady for my company. Oh my goodness, April, I would love to spend time with you. I have something that I have brewing for April the 7th. April the 7th, I'm doing a business foundation masterclass. And what's so special about it is it's a limited time. I'm only going through it one time. When I say one time, I have templates that I've created over the 13 years that I've been in business that I'm going to walk out in order to build my own ministry. And so I'm walking those out, but I'm letting you all peek in on that and be able to fill out those templates for your business. And the only thing you have to do is buy your templates, basically your materials for the class. And I have the information for you as well. Let me put that in the comments here for you, April, and for anyone. You can go to bit.ly/foundations of biz. Foundations of biz. that allows you to actually build a firm foundation for your business. A lot of people don't have that. I'll tell you, I was working with an organization. They have been in business for 39 years. And when I walked in there, they handed me a strategic plan that they had done with a person that came in to do a consultation. And I asked them when's the last time they looked at it. They said, we haven't looked at it in like 2 years. I said, okay, so what's your vision? They did not know their vision. And then we asked the founder who was what the vision was, and everybody on the executive team had never heard that before. Then I found out they didn't have job descriptions. Then I found out everybody was disgruntled because they were not doing what they said they would do according to the strategic plan. There's a lot going on out here in these streets. You need to have a firm foundation for your business in order to be sustainable. And as a therapeutic COO, I would love to work with you in order for you to get there. And this is quarter 2. So it's time to do strategic planning, you all. It is time. And so I have a signature offer that's for you. It's called the Thrive Plan Intensive. It is a 4-hour intensive. We're going to walk you through every single bit of the process. Now, that is a different tier option for those who want to do an intensive. The ones that are wanting to do it step by step, we're going to be going every Tuesday at 3 o'clock for the master classes. And that's all you have to do is buy the templates. But if you want to do an intensive because you're ready to scale in a very intensive way, we can go ahead and get you locked in for the best course of action for yourself, then I am so excited to have you come over to be a part of this. The things that you're going to walk away with is your own custom Thrive plan. It's a visual 90-day roadmap of your top 3 quarter 2 priorities. You're going to have a CEO scorecard because one thing about me is I'm a therapeutic COO. I want to make sure you have the capacity and let me make sure that we ensure that your personal nervous system is taken care of as you are building your business. We'll have a customized tracking tool for your essential business key performance indicators. People throw that term around. Basically, things that you specifically want to look at and continue to look at to make sure that it is developing. Those are KPIs. Okay. You're also going to have an operational boundary audit. Yes, you want to make sure that you have boundaries in your business. You have process and procedures in place. And then we want the execution cadence. We want to make sure that you have a structured weekly CEO review that you do, okay? That is absolutely amazing. All those things will happen in that 4-hour time break. You're going to have clarity when you walk out of there. You're going to have organization. You're going to have the care that you're looking for because you know what? We should not be trying to operate our businesses by ourselves. Every single business should at least spend time with the COO just to make sure things are okay, at least quarterly, just to make sure that you're doing the step by step process. I'm a co founder of 2 organizations, and that's what I bring to those. I have CEOs who they just want to get out there and bring the business in, and they need someone to ensure that the step by step process is there. That's what I do. I enjoy it. And I also make sure that we knock out those mental blocks, that fear of success, that fear, that imposter syndrome, and make sure you're not burnt out. Yes. So I would love to work with you all. You can go to my website. It's right there, www.yourgoalconcierge.com. And you'll see that on the homepage, the intensive. You can click that and we can go ahead and get you started and scheduled for a 4-hour intensive. So thank you so much for mentioning that you're trying to get organized, April. There's 2 options. Like I said, the master class that you can do, and all you have to do is buy the template. The template's only $29 for, oh, actually, it's on sale. We have a coupon. I forgot. We have a coupon for $20 off. It was a mistake that was made where I was talking to my administrator, and she heard me say 9, and I was saying 29 for our Setting the Stage for Success workbook. It's the first thing that we're going to do in our master class. and then we'll move to the next thing and the next thing over the course of several weeks. The master classes are going to be happening. They're hybrid, okay, and they're also in person. And you can join in, and the template actually has the information on there on how to get in the room. So that's all you have to do is buy the template. Like I said, go to Foundations of Biz. It says that it's in person, and all the information is there for you to go ahead and get your set the stage for success and join us on April the 7th at 3 o'clock Central Time. That's that's for the bachelor classes when you just want to walk weekly with me. If you want an intensive, then you would go to my website, www.yourgoalconcierge.com. Click the intensive button. It's right there on the homepage. Everything's on the homepage. One thing about me is I like everything to be so easy. So everything's right there on the homepage. The Thrive plan is right there on the homepage. That's a complimentary item. Another thing we have on there is profit focused thriving business is a complimentary book that I have that is available for people as well. That's there for you. It's under shop. That's under the shop. So you can go over there and get a complimentary book. And that book, I will say, is pretty amazing. I'm planning on doing another edition of that book actually by the end of the year, where I'm going to be interviewing some people who actually are wanting to share amazing stories of them focusing on their profits and thriving. So if anybody wants to be in the second edition of the book, because the first one just gives you all of the things that you need to do in order to be thriving, and the next version of the book is going to be the stories of people who actually implemented these things and have thriving businesses. So I have so much information, you all. The best thing to do is to go to www.yourgoalconcierge.com. That information is in my bio here. Let me go ahead and type it in just to be sure. I will type it in here for you all. Okay. And everything's there for you. What else? That's about it. So everybody else, there's no other people who want to share what's going on with them. I would love to tell you. I would love to shout you out so that people can know about whatever offering you have going on. For me, like I said, I'm multi-potential, like multifaceted. So I have a birthday. I have a birthday, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to get to the part where this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all put your hands up. Up, down, up, down, up, down. That's all I do is win, win. Okay, I just had to do that again because I just love that. Actually, I don't like the part where it's just like just the chorus going over and over again, not necessarily the rapping, but anyway. So, what I wanted to say was I have a birthday, y'all. It is my book birthday. I had put together an anthology with five other contributing authors for the multifaceted overflowing maven, Mom Way. The Mom Way is self-acceptance stories and journeys of these six ladies. Six, well, it's five including me. Well, six including me. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That they tell their stories of transformation and how they have created their own way, their own frameworks, their own methodologies. For me, it's the Thrive Plan, okay, that I talk about all the time. And so we share their stories in this book, and you got it. This book is called The Mom Way. Oh my goodness! And you all, I can put the link. That link is actually not up yet. And because that happened March 25th, I haven't got the link up yet. But you can check out my website. I'll put another link up later. You can check the website and it'll be up soon. But I'm celebrating, okay, because the book is published. It is also a part of a conference that we're doing June the 12th called the Mom Conference as well, okay? Where we're allowing people to come to embody their expertise. So if you are interested in that, oh, I'll tell you this too. On April the 2nd, we're having two of the partners of the Mom Conference doing a talk. Their talk is going to be called Grounded and Supported. Grounded and Supported. So if you can check out that workshop as well. That is a free workshop. It is going to be streaming live on my YouTube. And you know what? It's going to be streaming live on YouTube. I don't have my Substack set up yet there. So you have to go to my YouTube. The YouTube is at YGC Thriving. Let me just put that in here. YGC Thriving is where you're going to be able to see the workshop of two of my partners, Keisha Johnson and Tara Payne. And they're going to be able to share with you because the way our conference is going to be set up is we're going to have 15-minute TED Talks and then we're going to have 45-minute workshops. Because you know how most conferences you just sit there and listen to somebody. They may engage you, they may not, but you sit and listen and you get inspired, you get a little rah-rah, but there's no execution. There's no, you get the activation, but not the execution. Well, with this conference, you're going to walk out of there with a fully filled out workbook. Yes, because we're not for play. I am, and that's just who I am. Like I said, I listen, live, and bring clarity for activation and execution. So that's what we're offering. And so you're going to get a taste of that during our workshop where Keisha and Tara are going to give 10-minute talks and 30-minute workshops. And then also they're going to talk about the mom conference and how you should be in the place. It's in person and going to be hybrid, so you can join in. Yes, you can from anywhere and join in on this conference. Also, we have opportunities for people to sponsor. We have opportunities for you to put things in our swag bag, or you can be a part of our fashion show. Yes, we're doing a fashion show. It's called Maven in Fashion. It's a twist on a fashion show, but we're going to highlight the maven that's in the clothing, okay, as well as the designer who is showcasing their clothing. Yes, we're going to be highlighting that woman and their powerful introduction. Yes, I'm so excited about that. I've always wanted to do a fashion show where we highlighted the woman as well as the fashion. So that's happening during our, it's called Maven in Fashion Play Party. You actually can search that up on Eventbrite. That is, you can get your tickets for that as separate from the conference. It's going to be our after party. And the play party part is we're going to have a DJ, we're going to be having music and dancing, but we're also going to be able to play games, okay? And the entertainment is going to be the fashion show. So we're going to have so much fun. We're going to have random dancing. We're going to have fun at this conference because it's time for you to let your hair down and really just be you. Being you is the epitome of embodying your expertise. Okay, I think I've said enough. All right, I think I've said enough. You all, I want you to create a thriving rest of your day. Reach out to me if you would like anything that I mentioned. If you are wanting to collaborate on anything that you have going on, would love to talk with you about that as well. And just know that I'm here to grow with you and also to highlight what you have going on because let's all win. We can all win together. Create a thriving rest of your day. Bye.